I've been involved in music my entire life. I really couldn't imagine not doing music.
More passionate about music than I've been passionate about anything in my life.
It's a way to get out what is inside. It's a way for me to communicate.
When I am writing songs, they usually come from a very inspired place. And many times that inspired place is sort of unknown to me. So listening to my songs or performing my songs is a way for me to get to know myself better.
The musicians that I work with, when they tell me at the end of a session that, man, that was great, that really went well, I love working with you, and the camaraderie I get between them through my music, that is the most joy.
It's a way for me to really express my emotions, whether I'm having a good day or a bad day. That's really how I unload, is through writing music.
The composition and songwriting department here at McNally Smith, we're going far beyond a traditional conservatory-style approach to teaching how to write music. One of the ways that we do that is by hiring world-class teachers who are not only excellent teachers in the classroom, but they're still connected to industry. They're still working professionals in the business.
Like, not only how to write a song and the formulas to write a song, but also the business aspect and like what it takes and what you have to do.
If you want to be a professional songwriter or composer, it's not enough just to know how to write music, how to write songs, how to create a compelling composition. You have to know how to market your music, and you have to know how to make a living in this business. And that's why we emphasize this entrepreneurial approach as well as a creative approach to writing music.
I've been able to score films independently with live players numerous times for money, actually. And being able to do it the way I want to do it. I've been writing all my scores by hand, and I've been conducting them live without a click track in the McNally Smith studios, which normally would cost, I don't want to think about how much.
Not too long ago, you were able to draw a line in the sand and clearly separate good writing or writing from production. And now, because technology is really driving this business forward, this line in the sand is increasingly becoming blurred. It may not even exist at all. What happens is that decision makers in the industry can't see past this anymore. So you could write the greatest song in the world, but if it's not produced professionally, it's only going to work against you. And that's why we have a strong focus on giving our composition students access to this technology, teaching them this so that they can produce their music as professionally as possible, which will give them an advantage out in the professional world.
Technology and music now go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. And that's something I didn't realize till I came to McNally. I can now make professional sounding demos. It's going to make me look more professional. I've learned how to use all sorts of programs from Ableton to Logic to Pro Tools, and then music writing programs like Sibelius and Finale. And those are all going to help me benefit in the real world. And they're absolutely hand in hand. And McNally has the state-of-the-art technology, which is something I feel really blessed to have here.
Every time you go into the studio, you learn something. Either how you sound in a mic, how your music sounds that you write being recorded. I mean, these are things that you have to know, because knowing how your music sounds recorded will affect the way you write music. You know, it's going to affect what you want to get better at or what you want to change.
By combining a strong foundation in songwriting and compositional techniques, a strong foundation in music technology, and infusing the entrepreneurial spirit, you will be prepared for a life in music.
They have an interest in your life and they want you to succeed and they want to see you do well.
McNally was the only school I found that was contemporary in its music writing, that I could go and do anything I wanted, including jazz and classical.
I knew that it was going to be a place that had my goals in the forefront of their minds.
I chose McNally because of the people that I've met here.
I feel like I'm going to be so prepared for the real world and getting a job, an internship. Everything here is offered to you, and so I feel like I have a whole support team and a family that's going to help me for my future.